Hello buddies, how are you everyone? So I welcome you everyone to our third episode of Supermarket Simulator, where today we will learn how to make item interaction and stack up your products in your store shelves. Before you move on, I want to tell you something very much important, and I have noticed that 73% of our audience is not subscribing my channel, and also all of our subscribers. I have noticed that none of you are interacting with my videos. I don't get any kind of comment or any kind of messages from you guys that if my tutorials are helping you or not. So without any kind of interaction, it's looking like I'm just talking with wall, which is a bit disappointing and demotivating for me. So I will encourage you everyone that if you can, if possible, please subscribe my channel. If you like my videos, please like the videos, comment down that how my tutorials are helping you, or if any problem you are facing, that please comment down that what kind of problems they are, so that I can make another video if needed to solve your problems. So here you can see that in the master box and in the box items we are just adding our mesh. We are trying to modify the sizes so that it looks a bit realistic, and the pickup collision is actually deciding that if you can pick that item or not. So for that we are using this, and this is actually optional, so even if you don't need this pickup collision you can ignore that, but we will see what's the use in later episodes and also in this video. So after making these, we will make our master item. So these will be our items that we will use in our game. And I just for this tutorial series I just made only three boxes and three items, but if you require you can make multiple. So here in master item we are trying to take the references, actually not the master item, in the child classes. So we are trying to take the references of our master item, and here in item 2 we are taking this class item 2. In item 3 we will just paste it and rename it to class item 3. So that's how we just placed it. Few things in this video may not look relevant to this video, but we will use that in later stages, so don't ignore, keep them as I am keeping. So after that, here the items are set. Now what we will do is, so we will make our structure now. So this structure will be needed, very much important. So let's create a structure with the names S box item, S for structure, and you can also give name struct if you want. So here we will have two data. One will be our master item, so we are taking this as our master box first. So we are taking our references of our master box, and the second one will be our item data. So here we will take our master item class reference. Now as we have our struct, let's make our data table. So now here we will take two rows, and each row will have box data and item data. So you can define, that's why we have three boxes and three items. So box 1 will have item 1, box 2 will have item 2, and we will also create another one which will be our box 3. So let's create that. So this will be our box 3, BB box 3 we will rename. So here we will just keep as it is, and then we will think how to work with that. Now we have our three boxes, and here I will just adjust a little bit. Now we will create our third row, and here we will assign our box 3 and item 3, and we can rename the row names if you want, because it will look a bit good. So I'm just giving name slot 1, slot 2 and slot 3. This is our 3 slots, and after that let's close these parts because we don't need them right now. Our job for this part is done. Now let's close this, all 3 items, and now I will go, and here I will try to create another blueprint actor, which will be our BP shelf, and this actor will be responsible for stacking our products from our box in the shelves. So now we have 2 options. Let's try the first method, where we will create our entire shelf in blueprint actor. So let's take a static mesh. Now in the static mesh, first let's see what model this is, and you know that my PC is not in a good condition, so it is taking this tutorial a bit delay, and also I am using unlit mode so that the design don't affect my PC. So my PC turned from a gaming PC to a potato PC as my graphics card collapsed. So anyway, so this will be our master shelf, and let's take this here in the shelf folder. Now what we will do is renaming our items to product, which will be our actual master folder. So now when you go to blueprint, then products, you will find all the items, box, shelves, related files. So after that, in the master shelf, let's okay, so in the static mesh, let's take our shelf which we saw in our design. After getting the shelf, we will make a box collision. So our let's first make our child classes, because we may require, like we have 3 boxes, like multiple boxes, we have multiple items, so we may require multiple shelves. Now this shelves is not multiple required, but as we are making a shelf system where you can stack your data, so I decided to create child blueprints so that we can actually multiple kinds of shelf we can make. These are actually design works. This has nothing to do with the development, because when you are trying to place your shelves in the store, you will be needed multiple kinds of shelves, right? Not one shelf you will place only in the store. So here we are taking multiple kinds of shelf models and placing in our all the shelves. Now we will take a box collision, which will be responsible for deciding if we can stack our item there or not. So this we are renaming right now as section 1, because you can have multiple sections if you want. Sections in means you can, in the shelf you can place them as all the sections, like first shelf slot will be section 1, then section 2 for second slot. This is how you can make. So in the section slot we will have a scene component, and this scene component will be actually responsible for placing our items. So that's how we will place our items. So let's just resize them. Now you can see that we are making multiple sections so that in the shelf we can have them. And here, okay, let's see. So change the positions, and after that you make all the slots. And for the slot to be positioned properly, what we need is to any item we created, you just place here so that you can know that okay, the positions are appropriate or not. So that's why we are doing this. And after doing that, what we will do is in the event graph, okay, let's do one thing. These multiple sections are looking actually a disaster for us, so let's make a system where we will have this one slot and we can place it anywhere in the scene we want. Now what does that mean? That means that we will delete this shelf model. So we are not making shelf now, we will make only this slot part, and this will be our shelf stack. Let's rename this. Now after that, what we will do is we will use this in our already made store design, so that we don't need to delete those parts again, and after that again we don't need to what to do, I mean, bring back these actors. So let's just make this as reusable component. So here we are just now making our master shelf as this section slots. So we have our 9 slots scene components defined here. So now let's delete our other shelves because we don't need them, and in the master shelf we rename it to shelf, let's see what we can rename. Let's rename it to shelf stacks, or shelf stacks. Let's rename this, and after that we will open this. Now we will do our all product placing codes here, so that once we are trying to place our product, it actually stack our items to those scene components we have created. So for that, let's see what we can do here. First, in the variable, let's create a variable name called section 1 array, because we have that name as a section 1 above. Now we will take the reference of scene component, and here we will turn it into array, because here we will store all our slots. So you can see S1 slot 4, S1 slot 3. That's how we make our slots. So we will add those slots in this array, so that every time we are placing our item, our game know that it need to fill those slots with our items, and the slots will be these slots. So first, let's in the event begin play take set this section 1 array. Now make array. Here we will create 9 index because we have 9 slots. If you want, you can increase or decrease the amount of slots you want in your code. It's a free choice to you. Let's rename this section 1 to slot slots, and these slots, let instead of S1 just keep the basic slot names like slot 4, slot 3. This is how we can rename. So let's rename them. This will be slot 9, this will be 8, and this will 7, this will, okay. So we have also now we will just drag our slots. So 1 will be in the 0, 2 will be here, 3 will be here. That's how we will just add them. This will be 5, this will be 6, this will be 7, now it will be 8, and it will be our 9th slot. Okay, so our slot has been made. Now what we can do, let's in the code. Now we can create another boolean to check that if that slot occupied. It will be a boolean array. So if that slot is occupied, we can't place another item or box, anything in this slot. So that's why we are doing this. So let's make this array again, and here also we will have 9 slots, and after that we will create a function now. So let's create a function and give this a name, place what place item, maybe the name. So here we will have input. This input will be item class, and here we will take our master item class reference. So this will be our item class, and after that we will take another reference called section1 array, which will be our section array actually. Here again we will take an array reference of scene components, so object reference, then turn it into array. So we done that. Now what? Okay, so we have that. Now we will create a sequence, or even if you don't want sequence is actually if you have multiple stacks. So if you don't want to make multiple stacks inside one shelf, you can keep a single code. So first thing is we are taking our section array, and for each from there, and then is spot or slot occupied. So then we will just array index we will place in this boolean array as a getter copy, so that all the indexes is filled also become true here, and our we don't place duplicate items when already items there. So now we will spawn the actor from class, and for the class we will take our item class. Yeah, and for the transform, what we'll do this from here, we will take get word location, and we will first try make transform. Okay, I guess instead of make transform, it will be better if we just split this and place the location only, because we don't need the rotation and scale to modify. It can remain how it is. So now what will so we are done here for now. Now what we can do is we can go to our player character, so that we don't we need interaction. Without that how we will place the products, right? So first thing is in our third person, open our third person character. Though we have made them first person, why I already explained in our second episode. So if you missed that, feel free to go and check out that, and also all the episodes you can see, as we have playlist in our channel. So here first we are making supermarket graph, because our supermarket related interactions we will keep inside this graph, and only our third person basic stuffs will keep in our event graph. So now we need input action, so we need it will be interact, so that we can use that for interacting with our boxes. It will be digital pool. Okay, it is already made. Now let's go to the input IMC, and there we will add them, and for the button we will keep E as our button. You can keep any button you want, and also you can add controller supports if you want here, so it's up to you. Now in the IA interact, let's see what we can do. So here what we will do is We will first take a boolean that is holding box, means it will check if we are holding the box or not. Instead of writing code here, let's keep things clean. So input I will keep clean, and instead of writing codes there, the best practice for any developer will be create your event. Even if you want, you can create another graph for that. Inside that you can store all of your events and call those events here. It's up to you. So we are checking if the holding box is true, then what will happen, a line trace will trigger. So for the line trace we will take get word location, this follow camera. Okay, so follow camera we got, and this one get world location we will add in the start point. So this will be our start. Now we will take get world rotation. So this rotation we will take the forward vector. I guess we all know, if you have worked with shooting games or any kinds of projectile throwing things. So this will be our range. So instead of writing any range here, let's create a variable for this, and I will keep like accepted range for what range for box interaction. So this range will be how far we can interact. So let's give it 1000. I will give it 1000 for now. 1000 will be too much, I guess. How much we can. Okay, let's keep for let's set the value. I guess will be good enough if we get 500. So let's keep this for now. So this will be our value, and from here just add it. So we are adding our start and end and place here. So we can also enable this trace complex, so that it also trace the complex objects, complex collisions. So anyway, so from the just for duration enable, so that we can know, and just now break the hit result. And from here what we are doing is let's take a branch. Okay, let's remove the branch, and now from hit actor we will cast it to our shelf stack, because that we will detect that if any shelf stack is present in our shelves in our map or not, so that we can place. So now just take a reference and name it to as it is. Just remove the as. Now in the branch we will, from the hit component, we will check if this is equal to our this shelf. This component is equal to our shelf or not. If it's equal to, not actually shelf, if it's equal to our slots. So yeah, get slots, and if it's equal to our slots component, then only we can place. Because if we don't have any slots, then doesn't matter if you are overlapping with this shelf actor or not. So if that is true, what we will do is, okay, we will take another function so that we can keep our things clean, and this will be our box item class, sorry, get item class from box. And here what we will do is we will take an input first, and we will name it box master. So you can understand that we will take our box master object, master box object reference, and after that in the output this time we will take master item. So this will be our master item object reference. Okay, so we have taken that. Now we will write our rest of the codes for taking the box from this item, taking the item from this box, whatever box we have picked. So we will get the data from here using this function. So and also you can see that this is a single player coding I'm doing. So if you are making a multiplayer store game, so you can do multiplayer replications. So I have taken get data table row name so that I can get the data table uh, data from there. Now let's search for DT. What was the name I gave? DT box item. Okay, let's copy this and try here if we can find. Okay, we are not finding this. So what we can do is we can take data table reference. So we have taken our data table reference, and here we will search our box item. So I have added that. So we have now our box item here. Now what we can do is, so we will assign this here, so that from here our game knows that what data table we are interacting with. So for each loop, so that we can get all the slots we have created there, all the row we have created there, and from here I will take get data table row, this one, and I will connect the row name from here, and the data table I will connect from here. Now what? Now if I compile, I'm getting error because from the out row I haven't taken anything. So let's from here break this. Let's break. So let's break our box item. So you can see we have box data and item data here. From here we will see if our box class is equal to our box master, so that we don't overlap with anything else. So if that is true, the row found, then what we will do is we will place our item. So first thing is, I guess we need another, first thing is this thing will be class reference, so that we can assign this item class. Now everything looking good, looking fine to me. So let's take again get item class from box. So this will be from our data function we created. So here what we will do is, so we need another master box reference, so that we can define this as our current box. So our current box will be this, and here everything is sorted. Now from here in the output of the master item, we will call place item. Okay, so place item is not coming. So we need to call this bp shelf stacks. Now here we have place item, and we will just drag, we will just connect this, so this thing knows that what place item it need. And from here I guess we need our slot array or section array. Not these actually, we need our not this, we need our section array. Section. Okay, it's not slot, we renamed to section array. Now we will connect these, so our interacting part done. So this is actually placing our items to that shelf. Now of course, as we made this we will be needed another method so that we can pick the box. So let's now work on our item interaction system. So in our item interaction system, what we will do is we will create another event. So this event will be our, okay, before doing that, first we will need this whatever we made the event. So we need to connect this event here so that when we press E button or the interact button, this thing works. So we made this. Now let's move to our input again and create another input action called place item. Okay, so it will be place item. Now let's go to the IMC default of our input action mapping, and here we will set this this one to left mouse, and that's it. Now let's go to our event graph again, supermarket graph, and here we will create another. Let's organize first. Here we will create our event called place item. Okay, no, it won't be place item. I guess it will. Yeah, it will be pickup items. So using this button, we will pick our boxes. So pickup item or pickup boxes, whatever you can give the name. Now we will copy our, let's keep it as it is. Okay, so here for picking up we need a line trace. So now we will copy this because that looks fine to me. Let's just copy paste. So the same line trace we are using for our item pickup and item stacking. So now again break hit result, and from here what we will do is let's cast to our BP master box, and here we will set our is holding box to true, means when we pick the box or it hitted the box item, I mean the box actor. So we will have this true so that we don't pick another boxes, and our current box will be our this hit actor. And then in get item class from box, we will connect this box master, current box to box master, and from the master item, I guess we don't have we don't have any reference for our item class, so we take item class and it will be our master item. Yeah, so this is our class reference. So here I will give this to here, and yeah, so this is our item class, so that we don't overlap, I mean we don't pick multiple items. So this is it. Now as we have our item class, so from our current box, let's call our box mesh, and once we pick this, our box mesh collision will be no collision, so that it don't hit anything. Even it hit, it don't it has no collision in short. So set enable collision to no collision. So that's done. Now what to do? So now in our mesh, let's create, okay, first let's go to our skeleton, and from the skeleton what we will do is, first thing first, we will get a socket, and this will be our socket. Yeah, this one. Okay, here let's create a socket, and we will give the socket name to our whole box. It look a bit angle, so let's fix this angle part. If I did this is program, but if we can attach an arrow, I guess we don't have any arrow here, so we can't do anything. So as we don't have any arrow, let's try again. If we find, okay, so there is no target arrow scene component we get in our actor. So as we don't have one, we need to somehow check inside our third person character. We can check here. So let's go to our third person character, place a hold box arrow and give it the socket name. Okay, now it look like it is upside down, not straight, so we need to rotate it 90 degree in pitch, or okay, any, you can know I get confused sometimes with these kinds of techniques they provide. So anyway, it's now looking straight. Yeah, it's now looking straight. So as it is straight, now our mannequin part is done. Okay, we can just drag this so that this arrow remains a bit not overlapping our capsule. So anyway, now let's try attach actor to component. Yeah, this one. Now our component will be this hold arrow. This will be in our parent, and in our target we will have our current box, so that our current box get hold here. Now I am just following a very basic method. If you want, let's first try this snap to target. So I am following a very basic method, but if you want, you can use animations like holding box actually in your hand, so you can work around with that. Keep experimenting. Don't I will encourage you, if you tweak my code, if you experiment, don't just rely 100% on my code, because if you just copy paste what I did, you can't be a good developer. Good developer always think that if there are any other solution we can do for this problem. So try your experiment, keep experimenting always. So here we need to set our relative location and rotation, so that once the box is in our hand, it follows this rotation, because sometimes some box may cause some weird action, as I found in my activity. I will show you what why I set this relative location part. Here this value I just said, you can actually brainstorm with that if you want. Okay, first let's show you what you will see if you don't use this. So here we are placing our shelf. Let's place any of our boxes in the game map so that we can try to test it. And you can see, if you don't pick our, okay, let's play from viewport. Now you will see, if you don't use that relative location and rotation part, now if I pick the box, you can see what is the the box looks very much weird. Its angle and location is not looking good, it is looking a bit weird. So that's a very big problem. So what we can do is, okay, so it is not overlapping with our shelf, because here we didn't use visibility block. Okay, so here we will take our set relative location and rotation, and after that we will set our location and rotation. So this will give you the flexibility so that you can decide your box's actual location and rotation you want once you pick. So here let's give this value, I will give minus 80. Okay, let's try with 40 right now, and let's see what happens. So now if we pick our box, as you can see the box is now a bit far distance from us, so that's good. And you can see that once we find, okay, so I guess here, yeah, so overlap all, that's why maybe our visibility, you can see it is in ignore, we need the block to work. And here the boxes are looking actually weird because it is looking like we are trying with empty boxes. So that's why I said that in this tutorial we will use closed boxes, but if you are using open boxes, feel free to do the experiment. And I want you guys to interact. So your task for this tutorial, I mean after this tutorial, will be that you will use open boxes, but using my shelf stacking technique that I am using. I already showed you how. You will try to place your items inside these boxes like we did. So this way, so that once you are picking a box, you can see there are products inside the box. So these are your tasks, and let me know in next episode that if you have covered or not, or once you are done, you can comment down in this video that okay, you have achieved this challenge I gave you, that you have used these open boxes, but you have stacked your items inside the boxes. So once you pick, you can see the items instead of this empty box. So this is your challenge or task for this episode, and from this episode I will try to give you tasks, and once you are finished this task, comment down so I can know that who actually following my tutorial, and also whoever will finish the task, and all first five comment I will get that okay, you have completed the challenge. I will give you a shout out in my next video that you actually completed and achieved something new than what I taught. So you can see that I'm while talking to you guys, I'm just making closed boxes. So here I'm making the closed boxes, you can see. And after we made the boxes, now all boxes are looking same to me. So let's find the material, and after that what we will do is I will duplicate this material. I will create instance. You can see that I have created instance, and this one I will give a green color so that this will become our chips color. I mean the item one, I guess it's chips, so this will be chips, or any color you can change later on. So this is my first one. I will give this in our box one. This material will be this. Okay, now select and click. Now let's create two more. So the second one will be our instance 2. So this one we will give, let's see, so this one we will give red color and place here. Now we need third one. So for box 3, let's see what color we can give. So this one will be orange. So I'm just giving a basic color for now so that I can differentiate. You can give any color you want, it's the free choice. So we have now our 3 materials, 3 for 3 boxes, so that every boxes looks different. And once we are done, let's check. Now let's you can see, now let's pick place all 3 boxes here. Yeah, so three boxes I will place. Where's the green one? Green one. Yeah, this one is the green one, so I will place. And now let's play it and see what happens. Now this thing I will. Okay, I will create two more so that we can see if three boxes are working properly or not. So place this in the ground. Ensure that you are placing this slot in proper height, because the height you will select here will be the height of your product placement. So yeah, I will keep this to the ground, and here also I will keep this to the floor. Yeah. Now let's try. Let's save and let's play. Now what will happen? Let's see. Okay, if I pick this box, and let's see what happens if I. Okay, found a bug. And if I pick this one, okay, so found the bug. You can see that I can place all three boxes I want, but it will place only the last box items. So I guess the picking item has some picking code has some bug. So let's see what's the bug. So here, yeah, the bug is here while placing the while checking if we can place or not, we don't have any checker. Means what will happen if we play already hold a box in our hand. So what we will do is, if we are already holding our box, take this, if we are already holding our box, then we can't pick another box. So it will be, if there is no box in our hand, then only we can place we can pick our box. So here we will remove this false. Yeah, we will remove this false. So what will now happen, that if we have picked one box, we can't pick another box. So let's see if that works. So okay, now if we go and yeah, you can see no line press because we can't pick anything. Now if we try, yeah, you can see that we have made our item stack. And if we want, I guess we can stack item in everywhere or only here. Okay, now we found another bug. It's not bug actually, missing structure. Now that is, once you placed an item, you can't place another item. As you can see that after placing one item, then I can pick a box, because I have said that once item is placed, that variable will be false. So now I can place here, but the previous box is already in my hand, so we need an option to remove that previous box once our item has been placed. So what we will do is here we can sort it later. Okay, so should we solve it later? Okay, let's solve here. So here what we will do is, once our item is placed, we will destroy that box. So from our current box, we will place destroy actor. So once our item is placed, that box will be automatically destroying from our hand, which means our work is done. So now let's test. Now if we pick a box and we go here and we place, you can see after item has been placed, our box got destroyed. Now we can place here, now we can place here. Yeah, so that's how you can stack your product in your shelf. So that's it for this video. Hope you like this video, and if you find this video useful for your supermarket simulation learning purpose, so I will welcome you to like this video. And if you are new in this channel, if you haven't subscribed my channel yet, then you can look around my channel and see other videos. If you find all the tips and tricks and this tutorial series good for you, of course feel free to subscribe my channel, comment down in our community post or in any video that what kind of video you expect from me. Join our Discord server, join our Patreon membership to get benefited with other services I provide. And also you can also hire me as your game developer if you want. So for discussing that, you can contact me in my Discord server, so that if you want me to work for you, we can discuss and hire me. So we have that option also. So here I'm just commenting down, and of course remember that commenting is a very useful method when you are working solo or you are working with a team, so that you, when you come back later, let's say you are not doing this project for 6 months, but once after 6 months you come back, using the comment you can know that okay, you have done these parts and this codes means this. So always comment down in your codes. Also when you are doing team projects, so your teammates will be benefited from these comments. So that's it for this video, and here you can see our Patreon page, and it has the tier. You can read if you want. It has already self-explanation that what you will get from this tier if you purchase. So this is our Patreon, and I have our Discord server, so you can see our Discord server here. So feel free to check out them. If you notice that all of my tips and tricks and tutorial series videos are rare, I'm not that kind of creator who are giving you those common tips and tricks which you already found in YouTube by other creators. So I always try, I do my hard work, do my research, so that the topics I'm giving you remains fresh and exciting for you guys, and unique also. So feel free to motivate me by interacting with me, and also do comment down, or in our community post you can also comment that what kind of next tutorial series or tips and tricks videos you are expecting from me. So feel free to subscribe my channel, and I will see you in the next video. Till then, keep coding, stay happy. I'm leaving for now. Assalamu alaikum and Allah Hafiz.